Hello everybody, this is a quick demonstration of why Bizzfo. We've done a setup. We are looking at the Android interface. It's just running on Windows for now, but yeah, it's an Android-based point of sale, also Windows if you like. And then we've got the cloud-based interface. We work in a hybrid environment, so no stress when your internet is down. This device will just simply run on its own and sync the data when ready. I want to focus on just a quick demonstration. There's a lot of menu options. We're not going to go through all of them. I have done the initial setup of the point of sale itself, and this is the actual interface when doing transactions. So the main focus is just let me show you. We've got a menu set up. We've got some beers, brandewyn special, harde hout, koeldrank, liqueur, water, and within each one of these menus, you can click on them. You can see there's beer. If I click on beer, then there's all my Savannah, my hunters. Just on the navigation, I can go home, or I can just click on the back button. So let's have a look on brandewyn. Brandewyn special. There we go. I've just clicked it again, and we have actually got a 30 Rand brandewyn special. Now, just on the navigation side, we've got this. This would represent the client invoice. If we click on this little button, this would typically be our kitchen or order slips if you want to send it to a different printer to be prepared. Then on the right hand side, there's a whole lot of options. The ones I want to focus on is just doing a transaction and doing a correction. And also on the bottom, we've got quick navigation. Let's continue with the sale. Let's go back to beer. Let's go a black label. Again, let's use the quick navigation on the home button. And let's do some koeldrank. And there is probably the 30 ml for the brandewyn special. Alright, so now when I'm ready to pay, I can either use the make payment at the bottom, or I can use the payment at the top, or pay card. So there's quite a few options. I'm just going to use this one, make the payment. These are different options. If you are integrated with a card payment, you would simply click on tap card. This will pop up the screen to allow the user to actually present their card, and they would tap on the same device, and then they would process the payment. And on the cash side, you can just select or enter the money. You can leave it by default blank if they're just paying, but in this case, most likely if it's cash, it'll be 100 Rand. I'm just going to switch the printer off for now. We don't have a printer currently set up, and then I would say complete the sale. Okay, so let me do one just to show you how quick it goes. I'll go back to home, beer, and I'm looking castle lager, and I'm going to click on pay, present, let's say it's a 50, and here we go. So quite simple to do the sale. Let's quickly have a look on making mistakes. I've got two black labels I've rung up. Now I need to remove one. I can then either use this button or I can use one on the right hand side, but let's use this button. So I'm going to click on remove. I'm going to click on the beer. I'm going to say void, wrong product, and the quantity I want removed is 1. There we go, and then I can close the sale. Okay, so fairly straightforward. There's a whole lot of other functions with loyalty and looking up your clients, but we can deal with that in another video. Let's quickly hop over to the back office. So the back office, the installation comes with your Hive account. This is just running from my local. It will be hive.bizzfo.co.za. Let me just show that URL to you, hive.bizzfo. You would create your account. I've already created an account, and then you can log in from there. Okay, good. On this side, we want to focus. I'm just going to click on the find. I've got multiple branches set up, so I want to navigate to the specific branch, which is the app at the bar, and then I'm going to click on the refresh button. So on the refresh side, you can see all the transactions that I've done, and here's the individual counts and numbers of these transactions. You can actually view it in a print format. So if I click on the print button, you can just see what it actually looks like. Okay, good. So managing your stock from here, we've done the sale. Then typically we want to recapture our supplier invoice. So this is an important one. And then I'll show you the stock take very quickly. On this side, what you do is your supplier. You would enter a supplier, let's say AB, give it a 001. And then I can go and select my black label. Black Let me just see what I've got here. Let me just switch to my different branch. App bar. There's my black label. And I can enter 6 of them. Pack sizes you can naturally put in, but I'm just want to pick up some speed, and there we go. And then once you're ready, you complete your invoice, and you've now introduced 6 into your system. You would complete your invoice, and that's it. Then just jumping back to the stock take. So on the left-hand menu, you can go to inventory. There's quite a lot of functions here, but you want to go to your stock count. On your stock count screen, I want to start a new one. Let's say I'm going to add on the plus, create a stock take. I can now select what I want to count. So I'm going to go back to that black label. It's just a lot of products in the test system. Let's just see. Again, we're probably counting the wrong branch. Let's just go back to app. Okay, good. Let's start a new one. Okay, perfect. And here's the black label. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and count the specific one just as an example. So I've counted 6 of them. And then I can click the process button. Okay, perfect. That is the stock take. You can actually go to your detail and just have a refresh and see what your actual holding was in your theoretical quantities. And then I also want to show you just what the inventory looks like as well. Okay, hopping over to the inventory quickly. Also on the main screen, I can then select my specific branch, app. There we go. Sorry, I just clicked the refresh button. Let's go back to app. So these are individual items. All the orange columns represent the quantities you can update or change on the fly. And at the top we can have a filter. So let's go black label. And there we go. That's the stock quantity that we've received and we also counted. So a very simple and quick overview. There is a lot of functionality within this platform. This is definitely the only platform you would need to run your business. So yeah, enjoy. If there's any other questions, please feel free to make contact with us and we'll gladly set up a demo or take you through and answer any questions you may have.